Hey, Jen Lee, I understand where you're coming from. Um, I'm a white boy from the hood too, but I wasn't raised by my white family to talk with a gang slang, or wasn't taught to talk a certain way. With ghetto politics, I wasn't. You using that word as a white man, nobody's telling you that you can't say things. Nobody is trying to tell you what you can and cannot say. But you're young and you don't understand. I'm 44 years old. I grew up in the 80s. Do you know what that means? I understand. I grew up in the era where that word was starting to not be used in professional settings, like in schools, teachers towards students. Yeah, teachers used to refer to black people as Niggers in a professional way. And it wasn't even looked down upon. That was right before the 80s. If you want to say that shit in front of your friends that are cool with it, that's one thing. But you have to put yourself, as a young man, you don't put yourself in other people's shoes. If you put yourself in other shoes, you can understand that the people that are around you, whether you know them or not, the people that don't know you don't understand your background. You're not putting yourself in their shoes to understand that they don't know you from a can of paint. So they're not going to receive you using that word, Nigga, in a term of endearment when that word was created towards black people in a very racist, very negative way towards black folks for hundreds of years. Slavery and segregation wasn't that long ago. It wasn't. We're just now losing our grandmas and great-grandfathers who were slave masters or knew someone who was slave masters. Blacks in America have been, their whole race has been compromised by white society for more years than they haven't been. So the wounds are still flesh wounds. They're still fresh. So when a black dude who don't know you from a can of paint, or a black woman or child, sees you using that word, even in a nice way, it still comes off as an underlining disrespectful thing. So as long as you're willing to stand on it, use it. If you're willing to swing and fight for it, swing and fight for it. But you can't expect people, everybody who don't know you, to understand. That word is ignorance. And it sounds ignorant, it sounds stupid, even when black people use it. A black mother, in a lot of cases, in a lot of different places, will smack their kid, their black child, for saying Nigga in a way, in the term of endearment, as a term of endearment. Yeah, black moms are whooping off on their kids' ass, their black kids, for using that word, even in a nice way. You gotta understand the sensitivity of the word. That word was created from a negative energy, and it needs to be destroyed as a negative energy. I know people don't like, because I'm white, I can't say a word. Nah, they're suppressing me. Nah. Some things just need to die. And that word needs to die. And it needs to die out of the mouth of black folks too. Because it looks ignorant coming from them. That word was created in a nasty way, and it needs to die in a peaceful way.